I never really fly rotorcraft, but this new vintage helicopter got me hooked into hovering around the Caribbean since the latest world update came out. A simple startup in a few clicks and you are exploring the countryside like a ranger. The 14th edition of our Local Legends really does live up to its name as the first certified civilian helicopter in the US. It's a basic but fun platform to fly in the sim and another successful design from I&I builds. Standard edition users can catch the Bell 47J for €15 or dollars depending on your currency, or 10 for the premium version. The versatile machine, known for its adaptability and reliability, sits a crew of up to 2. Our model in the sim has only one seat unfortunately, but it's positioned really well for the visibility of that bubble canopy. 2 to 3 passengers can sit in the back. That leaves me wondering how they transported Dwight D. Eisenhower back when this helicopter became the first to transport a US president. It's not that much space back there. The Ranger is 31 feet long with a rotor diameter of 37 feet. The Lycoming horizontally opposed 6-cylinder delivers 260 horsepower and propels occupants up to 100 knots with a cruising speed at about 75 knots. We can fly at those speeds for about 240 miles and get up to an altitude of 12,000 feet. So rescue missions in the Alps are a possibility, or beer keg deliveries in Austria. It is equipped with a 2-blade semi-rigid spinning rotor and an anti-torque tail rotor which functions very efficiently. Take note not to spin this thing around too fast hovering over taxiways. The 47J has succeeded in fitting the role of all utility departments in aviation. It was even a celebrity at a time. Over 5,000 units ended up being produced, and 70 years later some are still airworthy. I have really enjoyed the controllability and simplicity that this model has. I&I builds actually made it even easier for us by integrating an auto governor. Pilots back then in the real model manually adjusted the twist grip in order to regulate the RPM while flying. Pretty challenging, something I've really enjoyed learning the process of flying this aircraft though. Just turn that auto governor off and make sure to configure your RPM prop lever to an axis, and that makes for a really interesting experience. Doing so successfully is super fulfilling and gives you a sense of really piloting the machine. Sabarok is the last location, and I had to check it out after seeing the detail in the update preview from Microsoft. It's an island hop rendezvous point for group flights, and I now want to see this place in real life. As I said in the beginning, rotorcraft was not an area of aviation I dabbled in very much at all. In fact, this is my first rotorcraft add-on, and I think I've opened a can of worms. However, I've had a lot of fun learning the ins and outs of cyclic and collective control, and I definitely see a few videos on rotorcraft coming out in the future, especially considering what 2024 has in store for us. But as always, thanks for tuning in to this short overview, and I'll see you all in the next one.